Hello, Ragermisters. Today I'm playing some Chivalry, and Zach and everyone else is doing LOL. I don't know if they're recording, they should be. Yes, they are. Okay, and... yes, there is a bit of lag, considering I'm recording in, like, gigabyte format, so it's like 50 gigabytes per, like, movie. And I've got a lot of recordings. I should probably do some editing after this. Or you could just shout. Yes, Kale's turned me controller recently since we ever did that video that you may never see. Where we tried to crash the server, which got banned before we got to. And everyone else. So, yes, this is a game that is a game. If you've never heard of it, first of all, get out of your cave. Yes, he gets very attached to these things. So, we're also combating lag today. But the main thing we shall be combating is just bots. So yeah. Today, this game is, it's very gory, okay? Let me say that, so, but this may... Everyone should burn. This may be my game of the year. Probably everyone else's. It wasn't even made this year, I don't think, but even that, it is still a great game. I've only done my first recording of it today. Yes. The reason this game is rated so R-ish is that, right, if you don't know much about this game basically is a first person or third person if you're special. You can P and now it's like third person. And you can change your perspectives a bit. But I prefer first person because I'm that sort of guy. I missed that. I just thought he was closer. So it's always about that first swing. Because a lot of the time you get one shot. Also, there's a lot of friendly killing that will go on here. It's also not a quick fest. You've got to sort of... It really makes me rage, this game. Yes, I don't rage that often because I try not to, because if I do, then people get angry, and I get angry, and everyone gets angry. Because I've got that sort of effect on people somehow. Yeah, archers do a lot of damage in this. Let's see, what did he do to me? I never got to see that time. Damn. Shut up, wisdom. He's like online. I swear he's not a recording. Right, so this game is basically just on a stick, or in a sword and a shield, if you're that sort of person that plays medieval like he is. So, press the wrong button. I want to sort of change things. Yes, this is it. So you have 4 classes. You have Archer, then you have Man-at-Arms, Vanguard, and Knight. I love Vanguard. I'm going to do a bit of Knight, because I haven't actually played Knight for ages. So you change this, you get more unlocks, but I am playing a single player version. Good job. So yes, this is amazing. Right click to block. You have to be dead on the blocking, except if you have some sort of a magical thing. Because also, you'll notice that if he gets hit with a sword, his arm can come off. Because he's not some sort of a wizard that just can take it and hit to the face every time. I think I just killed myself. Yes. So this game sort of brings the realism to a new level. With 3 attacks. Scroll down, he does some sort of a down attack. Scroll up, he does a stab. Click, he does a sideways thing, which can cut off legs, arms, heads, anything really pointed at. I may do some sort of a death montage for this. Because there are just so many. They are beautiful. As you saw there, they can kill people. I shall now be playing as Archer with a crossbow, that and a shield. A lot of the time it does come down to hand-to-hand. So you can see what he did to me. They can knock off helmets and hands and things. Fingers, individual feet. Yes. They can do all of that. Brilliant. He holds the crossbow, interestingly. But, hey, what can you do? There's a very difficult thing, in this. Oh my god! Yeah, so, sort of doing this is a bit difficult. Reloading takes a while as you shoot the crossbow. But, with this, it's a very violent and brutal game. By that, I mean, it gives no quarter, which a lot of people say. But the problem, I thought I had that quicker. A problem with this game is its brutality, because it limits its amount of people. It's not a very big problem, but it's a problem when you you hack people up, which with a lot of games is okay, but just gonna let him waste his sort of stamina. Yes, you do have a stamina bar. I'm gonna have to go back to this guy. Spear. Train of thought is gone. Yes. You have very difficult to do tasks. Well, not difficult to do, but sort of morally questionable. So, you have to poison village water supplies at times. Oh, I knocked his helmet off there. Yeah, so I broke his head. You do some very morally questionable things. By that I mean, you do stuff like poison village water supplies with slaves of their dead friends. You can do stuff... Okay. You do a lot of stuff that range from that all the way to stuff that include just hacking up villages. You can take the castle, which is okay, but they take no quarter at any time. And also, a lot of the death animations are interesting because they're not very animation-y. They are literally, you just hack someone to pieces with anything they need. Is John still up? Right, so as you can see now, I'm going to try to hack him up. I think I broke his leg or something. Like, not off, but I broke him up. You see, he hacked him up to get to me. Yeah. So, now I'm missing an arm, and your guy sort of will drown him. So he's drowning. Yeah, you go. So, or they can bleed out. And also, when you kill people, depends where you kill them, certain noises can be heard. Just get on my way, man. Yes. So, this has got a single player aspect, which is really quite fun, and the AI is actually okay for some things. Playing, yeah. For doing objectives, not always the best. Sometimes you decide not to do anything. And yes, you will die quite a lot in this. By quite a lot, I mean like all the freaking time. You will just die. I definitely should do some sort of a montage for this. So like, you know, have some music playing in the background. Maybe up in the hole of the mountain. While killing people. I killed one. Mom, are you proud of me? Yeah, you just cut my head off, and you still follow the eyes of yourself as I'm rolling down the steps. Let me see this. And you can kill them when they're like this. You can cut them up further. And you can also cut them when they're down. Yeah, just sort of cut his leg off there. Almost. Oh, it's almost coming off. There we go. And yeah, you can do some very violent stuff. Sometimes it takes a couple of hits to get their knees or their feet off. Like that. Also, you can get their hands and their arms. Yes, it's a very pleasing game, this. And his body just disappeared. Alright, so now I should probably focus on the enemy. you'll notice my health bar regenerates very slowly. Because I'm not some sort of space wizard that has the powers of healing. I lost my leg and half of my arm. Okay, that's not very nice. So that man should die, according to right-wing justice. So we shall right-wing and... There's some sort of grunge fest in the pulpit. Man-at-Arms versus a guy with a bill hook that's a vanguard. That's not going to go exceptionally well. Yeah, so I died. This game is fairly, it's a fairly pretty game, but it's not supposed to be very light. Like, War of the Roses, with very floaty combat, you're very sort of sanitized in places, so you players can beg for mercy. This, they can't use a piece of Legos' arm almost. Sort of half the time they half hang off, half don't. Also, you can destroy their armor rather than kill them if you're, like, away from them for a while. Like, then they just knocked my head off. Knocked the helmet off. Yeah, so, yeah, this is a great game. I recommend it to everyone and anyone that actually has a life. Or doesn't. I like something that lives and breathes. Yeah, I'm just trying to kill this guy. You really get into this, like, it's not as in Call of Duty how you go, oh, I must get like 25 kills or some crap. This is like, oh, I must get at least 6. That's what people do. Especially if you're new to this game. Well, I lost a lot of health from that. Also, the weight of your weapon, if you swing wildly, your stamina bar goes down. And I think it doesn't always mean that you can't strike, it means that, I lost an arm. It means that your strikes don't have as much damage and they're not as good, they just like stop halfway through. You can also do a lot of stuff with this, so you can feign out of attacks, you can do other crap, you can get really loud with your beams, and you can create helmets that don't really have any customization. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they've got weak points and strong points in the armor. If you strike the wrong point, not much will happen. Strike the right point, they will die. By die, I mean dead, gone, completed. Yes. That is the thing. So, I will respawn whenever I do. And in the meantime, let's marvel at the bodywork. Yes. So my leg is sort of half gone. My arm is gone. I am gone. And now I'm an archer, so I can take them out from distance. Okay. So you can also do this lovely thing here. So you hold left click. Bit weird for the attacking. Hold middle mouse. Let go. Follow the arrow if you actually do it. There we go. Not very useful, but it's actually quite satisfying, but not always very useful. What? This is going to ruin my recording here. Fixing the ball. Right, so, I shall now try to kill at least one person or damage someone. Oh, I got him in the... Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, he's dead. I am dead too. I should probably try to hack someone up with Man-at-Arms, show you enough classes as I can. This is broadsword, this is short sword, and you have an oil pot, which means that fiery things will happen. I have to slowly, very talk loudly over this music so we don't get sued, because I can't turn it off. This is the sewage system. Yes. Crawl through sewage. I'm not even kidding. Alright? Bear in mind, that's a sewage system, not some sort of sanitized farm area. I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I did. Wait, no. Yes. I've turned off fire because apparently that's copyrighted crap. So, they will burn. You just won't see their delightful little eyes going out. But here, you can throw stuff, you can cut stuff, you can hack, you can slash, break their bones. You can do many things, but yes, like I said, you crawl around through sewage. This is a ruined city. This is the Masons. It's a Mason order. That's them. There's the two people. There's the Agate and yes, so this is on bots. I'll be editing this out because nobody likes to see things.